Barberi, 28 years old. Well, I'm about to be 28, and I've been training for about like 7 years. Well, I was asking like right off the bat, like how long it takes usually for someone to compete. And then Coach Mark was like, oh, it just depends, like 6 months to like a year, so on and so forth. So that was my goal, 6 months. And then had a smoker, I did pretty good. And then I didn't get into another fight basically until like 2015. At first I was, just because I know Joe had a couple interactions with me. And he's like a very scary dude, at least when you just first look at him. So it's kind of weird to say for me, but I mean, yeah, it was kind of intimidating. But other than that, I felt like I could do it. It was fun, and I just like hitting and getting hit. So I don't know, it was just fun. So when this whole thing went down, I got a couple workouts. Like had a little sessions doing the most to try and get some workouts in, and I slacked off. The gym's opened up for a bit, so I got back to it. And now I'm still currently training. We get a couple sessions here at the gym, so that's always good. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty frustrating, especially I had one guy pull out the day of the fight, right before weigh-ins. So that was pretty frustrating and upsetting, just because all the work that we put into. I was coming off of a couple losses, so I just wanted to get a win under my belt. And really, I just wanted to get back out there. So yeah, that's pretty frustrating. Had another guy right before we're supposed to go all the way to Lake Tahoe or something like that. And again, the week of, the guy ended up pulling out. So it's just frustrating. We don't have a lot of heavyweights out here. And then the ones that want to compete sign up and then pull out. So I don't know, it's just frustrating. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know if it's that they're scared or what it is, but I mean, I'm the little guy, you know what I mean? I'm always a little guy fighting heavyweights, so I don't know what it is, but I think I'm pretty good. I think that's tight. That's pretty cool. Just because it goes kind of back to like underground fighting, everything like low key, and then you get to hear everything. And I think it's more intimate in a sense, I guess, just because there's more involved. You get to hear both of your corners better. You get to hear how the fighter responds when he gets hit and so on and so forth. I don't know, it just seems pretty cool. And then watching the UFC put the shows on looks cool. I mean, it's just fighting, so it's whatever. Yeah, well, the goal is to be world champion, obviously. But I was in a mindset in a rush trying to get like to the pro level. But like as all this has been going on, and I've been watching just MMA, trying to study it. The best thing to do is get experience. So I think that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I guess I have a lot of fights, but at the same time I don't compared to other fighters. So by the time I get in there, I want to hit the scene and hit the ground running. So that's the goal, pretty much. Yeah, I was getting it in here and there. It wasn't really like a big deal, especially since it was a rematch against a very good opponent. And to be honest, I had my way with him the first time, so wasn't really tripping too much on that. It was more working on my cardio and trying to come in at a decent weight, because he was pretty heavy the first time we fought. So I was doing jiu-jitsu, just work getting off the cage and situational stuff, but kind of backfired because I didn't get enough repetition, and then that was the situation that I ended up in. So whatever, we need a trilogy, so it's perfect for FightersRep, just stand and bang. And I mean, Daniel's pretty good, so if you're watching this, you already know what's up, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, boxing is like what I grew up with. You're wearing a Mike Tyson shirt, that was dope. Fuck everybody. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., that's my favorite boxer. I don't know why, that guy's just nice, you know what I mean? Canelo's nice, so boxing's dope. I'd be down for whoever. I mean, Daniel hit the scene. If you guys don't know, Daniel Rodriguez fights out of UFC now. Natalie Morgan, she's already on the scene too, pretty good. But as far as up-and-comers, myself, Chuco's pretty solid. And Natalia Miss Nasty. I mean, she's pretty vicious. You hear the name. I don't know. We got a lot of good guys. I mean, there's a lot of guys that come by here, so I have no idea. Those are just some that I remember. I don't know. I think I've learned a lot. Just mental preparation, a lot of confidence in yourself and your abilities. Because that's something I think I do based on my fighting. I feel like, you know, I can compete with whoever and I have a shot at winning every time, and I think that comes from just a work ethic, the mindset, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations and getting better from that. So I think just overall, like a stronger mindset. I guess right now, the best one I would say I wouldn't necessarily look up to, but the one that I'm seeing kind of more on a personal level is D-Rod, just because like he's on his grind constantly, and he was doing what I'm doing, you know, working a fucking 9-to-5 job, getting the training in, getting fights, competing, and making it happen, you know. Now that's all he does, that's his job. So I mean, just having that on like a personal level, you get to see like what it takes to make it there. So that's the motivation that I get right there. And then just coming in and working with Joe, or just picking his brain a little bit, and just chopping it up with him. I don't know, I get a lot of little knowledge here and there that works. So those are kind of the guys that motivate me. Honestly, I do everything pretty much around training. So I schedule my work around training, and then, you know, whatever fun times I could have, whether it was going out or just hanging out, was just on my off time after we got training in. So I mean, I like to have a good time, I like to drink and do all that good stuff, but at the same time, no matter what, I'm always thinking of like, oh, I can't get too messed up, we can't stay out too late because we might have a fight coming up, or we gotta get to training the next day. So I mean, I guess kind of regular, you know. Any brand? I don't know, it'd have to be like a weed brand. Besides, no, not really. I just kind of just hang out. It's more of like something you do, you know, because you gotta hurry up and wait all day. Then the fight starts and you still gotta compete and like wait for your turn. So by the time it's time for me to compete, I'm just kind of over it. Like I just want to get in, fight, win, and go home, you know? So no real rituals. No, not yet. You know what I mean? Not yet. I mean, I don't know. Nothing really rhymes with my name or sounds kind of cool right now. So if anybody has something, go ahead and let us know. I don't know, Justin Gaethje's pretty cool just because it's very subtle and it's not really talking shit. He's just telling you straight up that you suck. You know what I mean? Like, you suck, bro. I'm gonna do this to you, and it's kind of like a Khabib thing. Like, you know what's coming, it's up to you to stop it, and you probably won't. So that's pretty cool. Or Shane O'Malley, that guy's pretty cool too. He talks a lot of shit. That's cool. I mean, really just my whole team here at the yard, because since I came in, you know, they always said that they saw something or that had just some sort of skill, athleticism, whatever it was, but they always stuck by me. They always got me ready. Like, I put all my faith in their hands, and everything's turned out great so far. You know, I've had nothing but good fights. I feel like I always showcase myself pretty well, and at the end of the day, like, I'm representing my gym, so as long as I can get my gym to like feel proud and we can get those victories, that's more than enough for me. So big thank you to guys. Yeah, I mean, I just got a pretty nice win over I mean, just a pretty big guy, really. But there's not a lot of heavyweights out there. That's what I'm saying. Daniel, you want that trilogy fight, just straight stand up, hit us up. We'll make we'll ask for that title fight as well. I think that'll be a good show, straight stand up. If he just wants to box, we can box, because I know he was working on his boxing. And I'm not a fanboy, I swear to God. I'm just really upset because I know I could have beat him in the second fight. So I just want to run it back. That's really my goal. I just hit the ground running once all this shit's over. Have as many fights as possible so I can get to the show, you know? That's pretty much it. Nah, I mean, thank you for giving me the opportunity, you know, talk to you guys, FightersRep, for trying to get us out there. And just let me know as soon as you guys got something. I'm always ready to go.